for this quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's
you gotta subscribe to my shit.
Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive, and the best
I got Denver.
The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a
I got Denver, son.
like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with the pass play for 6.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Captain.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete.
How do you drop that, bro? How do you drop that?
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He brought all the time, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They'll run for it with ETN. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
They'll call to get on.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
You don't talk how to get on.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Bombers. Motion.
To throw is Nix. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Third and goal.
Catch. Almost set. Ready. Away. Bombers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is caught, side of the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. This is caught. He's got it.
Too high.
And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
36. Jaguars 13.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
You looking them all?
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On first down, it's Harvey.
Yeah.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of
From the
5
41,
brings up
here's second and 5.
Almost set. Ready.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver
Yes.
first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Man, what a big-time
What
play
is
here
it?
by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Playbook
Third
is it?
long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which
I
then
know you had
places
to get
a
money to
ton
me.
of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
So got nothing to put in their playbook.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
What playbook you use?
Almost set. Hey, listen. Ready.
Use Dallas?
Away.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, And the defense turns them away. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first
Run up
half.
on my boy Nige, y'all.
Huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested and
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up.
I'm trying to give you some recognition. Damn.
Now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Captain.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
That is yet
I can
another
tell how to play
touchdown
me.
pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease at which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Chase 24. Son, it's 13 loose. Go.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yo. So,
Lawrence now. That's complete to ETN. It'll be a pickup to 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Imagine my chest burn, bro.
With a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite
Dumbass
develop the
Bravo,
way
that
he had
would make my chest
intended.
burn.
Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ass.
This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being
Isaiah.
the final play of the third quarter.
Yeah.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Go. Think right open.
To throw is Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
11.
Second down, Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian
Taking over
game
everything,
for this
Nas.
quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Brendan Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work.
Right there,
At least a
bro.
little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Jaguars 21.
Down 3
Watch
scores.
this nigga do
and
an
it's
onside
late.
kick.
They need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike.
think
You
it's
got
trying to be
nothing
like
to lose.
you.
Give it a shot. Nice job here by
Still
the
no
Hands team
plays.
recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A run with Harvey. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Captain. Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
Now it is
yards.
first and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On second down, it's Nix. Flush to his right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one.
It's
Greg and I
shit.
back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up.
This nigga.
Third and goal.
Yeah.
Throwing is Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the
Very
coverage was
many
tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is high on fourth and goal. They got it. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
I'm too high right now.
Bombers.
Not high still.
Out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Shit, your high probably wore off.
So
Shit,
now
in 5
after the
seconds.
touchdown,
To
Lutz
be
gonna
smoked.
send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled.
That's me, nigga.
And his offense is going to be
Look
all
at this shit.
set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that
If
should
they
be
ain't
the
sucked it like
final
that, I was like, I was
dagger
like,
in this
cool.
one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one down
So
the
it's
field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be 3rd down. Throw it, Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
8-yard gain.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready. 180. Olay.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Oh, yes, he will.
They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
Tell me how I'm gonna ride off. I don't know. Nah, it's over.
Bombers.
Now Nix going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. So
I got me, goddamn.
and they add to their
Kicking
lead.
in for much longer.
So the kickoff team out there one final
No, that's
time
it,
in
B-Boy.
the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The Jaguars take
That's it.
over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lisa 24. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make
Yo.
them feel that vertical threat and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey. 11, Agate. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
So what?
Hey, kill. Rip, 23. Take right open. Hot.
Here's Lawrence. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. Inside the 40.
Pat had some pick sixes.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that.
I'll play again, bro.
Get into these big, elaborate celebrations, but listen, I don't blame him. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball.
Hey, everybody play Najee, bro. He makes everybody better.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
What? W's in the chat. Who should I use?
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go here with a former Lion, DeAndre Swift. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Are you still in here, bro?
Now here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Got you, bro.
Story. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Filthy. Let it slip. Here we go.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he can only manage to get a... Couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
1st down, Bears.
To throw, Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
To throw, it's Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
14.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Dodgy, bro.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Hold on. Check.
Goff now looks to throw. A short one pulled in by Furtzer. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. From the 50, it's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
Montez Sweat able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw, 35 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Lions 8, Bears 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To the air, Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with him. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way?
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Goff. This is caught by Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
6-yard line.
14, what? 20. Value 3, value 3.
Throwing again is gone. And in for the Lions touchdown. Anthony Firsday as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it.
I just make it work. Go, bro.
Successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Bears 7.
What the hell are you doing? Stop, my buddy's sleeping, bro. Stop all that noise.
Remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You watching me? That nigga Dan. That nigga Dan with the plan.
Line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And able to get this across the 20.
Fuck my shit up. Play around, play these games. Smoke ass games.
At their own 23-yard line.
What the hell are you
The
eating?
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Off on what?
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Five. Turbo.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's taken in by Firsday. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Getting it to him in space.
Are you watching me, bro?
That winds up going for 31.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
J-Mo.
Goff throwing again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
180. Ric Flair. What's that?
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Here's Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Detroit.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Nigga, Terry on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get
No,
away
nigga,
from the
Terry on.
defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Williams.
Oh, so
RPO, he'll keep it himself.
that's why I'm playing with.
35-yard line. Give him 10 that
Yeah,
time,
I'm playing these
escaping
games.
the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Looking to throw is Williams. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Moore. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And
Bro, why is he quitting, bro? Not you, bro. This nigga quitting, bro. Nigga paused the game. He quitting. What's son? I should use the Eagles. I should use the Cowboys. I should use Dallas. All right, bet. Speak that squad. Y'all don't got no defense.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from South Florida.
So what?
From the 35,
Fly, bro.
it's 1st and 10.
56.
All right.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. 3rd and 5. In motion goes Cooks. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Alert! What's up?
The RPO. That one is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Allen gonna give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's in! Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the goal line. And the They'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
All
and
things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards.
What a run by Williams. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 54, 54, line 8. Hey, 47. 26.
Now, Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Dak Prescott sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Middle. Ready? Regular.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo. In motion, Shakir.
56.
Slot man in motion right.
Look out.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
It's 2nd down.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. In motion, Shakir. They'll motion the slot man right. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Williams on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Allen to throw. Oh, big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Left side, punt by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
47.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Matt Milano there to stop it.
48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, there we go. Like, fine.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Kill.
Now Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's hauled in at the 2.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Williams, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now a signal. Timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Prescott. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Gun. We're going to 54. Why in?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Bills 14, Cowboys 8. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now. Prescott moving outside the pocket, taking off, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Terrell Bernard in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take 1. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46, 26.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, kill! Yeah! There we go, 47. 26.
Dak to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Go, get out there. Gun. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Allen on first down. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
2 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen to the throw on first and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. The tight end Kincaid in motion. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 9. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
And it's third down.
In motion goes Cooks. On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Alert, alert, alert! 319!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
On the ground, Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Play fake. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack. to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Yeah! There we go. Line in. Then we're going to 54. Line in. Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
Now, faking the give. That's run in, right side by Pickens. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
54. Line in.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minutes.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Cowboys 15, Bills 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for second down.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. In motion goes Cooks. On first down, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To the air once more is Allen. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory.